Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans around the world. I'm WXFan21. I'm joined by the fantastic Ike here on tracking. We are here to bring you mm2nescartridge versus Oopla. Best of 3. This is a back-to-back-to-back. All 3 games. Game 3, obviously, if needed, are going to be played back-to-back-to-back. So get your popcorn, go make some. Let's go. It's going to be an outstanding game. The racers obviously are already off if you've never seen one of these games before. Basically, the racers have a 10-minute head start over what we see here on the restream. So, looking forward to this one. mm2nescartridge, obviously no stranger to the Super Metroid community. They are the number 21 seed in this tournament. Oopla, the number 22 seed. Loser bracket round 2 matchup. Somebody is getting eliminated from this tournament after this best of 3. Is it MM2? Is it Oopla? Well, we're gonna find out. MM2 going with Team Right. Oopla going Team Left. Team Right gets the victory. Super missiles. Chalk up another victory for Team Right. Oopla gets their supers. MM2 takes the save back at the ship. And look, it's like you needed the super missiles for something. Let's see what's over here to the left of the ship now. Oh, what a surprise. It's West Ocean again. This is becoming a favorite spot for West Ocean in these runs. MM2 needs Morphball to go through and get that item over there. Only place MM2 can go right now is through the left side of the door here in West Ocean. Going to try peeking the item up here, though, and it's a missile. And it's going to be grapple location. It's going to contain Morphball. That makes a lot of sense. That puts the ocean item in play. That puts the other item we saw in play. Oopla is going to go peek worst room in the game. Has a little bit of extra map info there. Picks up their first energy tank as MM2. Also, if you're excited for a little map rando, give me a hell yeah! Yeah, I just went stone cold on you all and I don't care. I'm a pro wrestling fan. You all should probably know this by now. Oh, okay. Power bombs. So, Power Bombs is going to open up the gauntlet entrance at the landing site, which should, based on this map, connect the racers to the top of West Ocean. Oh, geez, apparently only 3 of you out there are excited for this game. I'll say it again. If you're excited for this game, give me a hell yeah! Let's go. Here we go. Top of West Ocean. This is where things start to get serious because if you have been following Map Rando at all for like the last week or 2, you know that sky missiles have become a favorite of Map Rando in these settings to contain something pretty amazing. Usually some sort of progression item has been hanging out in sky missiles. So we're about to see MM2 be the first player to go and grab whatever is in sky missiles. And again, MM2 needs to be really careful. These are picture-perfect wall jumps, and MM2, unfortunately, is not going to hit the first wall jump, so now needs to wait again. This is going to allow Oopla to be able to get the items that they didn't get before, and to be able to catch back up. MM2 tries really wants this little wavy thing. Platform waiver, and MM2 is going to get there. All right, now MM2 just has to be extremely patient. Now that's what I like to see, Twitch chat. I like to see a lot of excitement. I think the best response was what Zeit said, can't yell on a call. I love it. And it is a major at Sky Missiles. What's the major? It's Ice Beam! Like I said, Sky Missiles over the last week or two really likes hiding something, and it's going to be Ice Beam. I hear Ice Beam is a nice beam. What do you think, Twitch chat? And bombs. Okay, that's going to get us to the upper right of landing site. Moth is very excited with themselves that they called Ice Beam at Sky Missiles. Oopla's got to make their way to get their Ice Beam as well. Oopla had to reset. So MM2 now being very careful using the safe IBJ method. And is going to get there with no problem. So progression has to be over here. And it's big pink. A lot of item pickups. We'll see what they can find here. First one's a missile, another power bomb. Another energy tank for MM2. And here's the map station, and it's a left side map station. Is this the wrecked ship station? We're gonna find out. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm WXFan21. I am with you here on commentary for this entire best of 3. MM2 finds an activated map station. Immediately to the right is a major. Early Supers has a major. There's another major. Oh, a whole.
Yo, Map Brando, did we randomize any majors in any other sectors by any chance? 5 majors? 6 majors?
6 majors and criteria they haven't even found yet! What is this map? Seven majors! Think about that. 7 majors already found that they haven't gotten yet. They've already gotten ice, morph, and bombs. 10 majors in criteria. And the underwhelming space. I mean, did I say that? I don't want the spacer truthers coming out of the woodwork. Of all the heated rooms, this one isn't too bad. MM2 in the lead and continuing to build on their lead. So it's going to be a hollow dot into a major item here at Early Supers. Reserve tank. Definitely wants that. Remember, there was 3 majors that MM2 had gotten prior to that major. Oh, and it's Grapple Beam. Hello, Grapple. MM2 now heading out to Invisible Road. So there's another major. So 1, 2, 3. There were like 4 or 5 on the east side of Meridian, east side criteria. We might get every major we need in this entire sector. MM2 now needs to be extremely careful here. There is not a lot of platform for MM2 to go here on Invisible Road. Oopla, back to the ship, going to begin their progress here. Time for Oopla's IBJ up to Big Pink on the top right of landing site. Big shout out to Ikea, who's hanging out with us on tracking. MM2 is going to give up on the left-sided majors for the time being. We do have a boss here as well. It is Ridley. MM2 is going to pick up more crucial supers. So Ridley and Criteria is going to be something these racers are going to have to keep in consideration. Neither racer has the ammunition or beams to be able to defeat Ridley right now. And it is part of the Boa Mountain climb here for MM2. Going to be very careful. Got to get up to this refill station right now, because you're going to be heading into a water room. This is where the sand grabbers can get Samus and launch you down, or grab you down, rather. And MM2 did get grabbed. Still going to head off here to the right, though, because it is a connecting room, so it does not matter. It is the top of Red Brand. Ridley's guarding 2 Hollow Dots. Looks like it's going to be the Alpha Power Bombs room. MM2 finds X-Ray. This grapple does make a heck of a lot of sense. Oopla going to get the same information. Oopla only took one quick look at the map and said, I don't need this stinking map. I know where I'm going. Oopla going to get Spazer as MM2 finds their way to Bubble Mountain. And now it will eventually be going to Aqueduct. Ridley Room is going to have high jump boots. That puts the Invisible Road now back into logic. So there's 1 major, 2. It was just getting a look out. There's like 9 or 10 majors, folks, in Criteria. Plus Ridley. MM2 getting some more missiles. 15, 10, and 10. Really nice ammo count for MM2. MM2 gotta hit some really tough wall jumps here up Bubble Mountain, and does. Beautifully done. Takes the save. First save for MM2 in quite some time. Grapple for Oopla. And now MM2 is gonna make a decision. There were 2 more majors left. They're the Aqueduct majors. MM2 not only takes a save, but could be a pivot save as well. MM2's not making a play right now for Aqueduct. MM2 wants to be able to go back to Invisible Road. That high jump puts those majors into logic that are on the west side of Criteria. But first, MM2 heads to Meridia. Peeks the map station and is gonna go for it. Oopla down Terminator. Oopla's heading to the other major. Blowing up tank. Oopla's gonna jump and misses the jump. That's unfortunate for Mr. Oopla. Oh, Oopla! Did you all see how close that was? Oopla gonna try this again and makes it on the next attempt. Into attic for Oopla, heading over to this major. Croc dive major is going to be very important. It's that speed booster. Z-Man gets a cookie. Nah, I kid, but nicely done, Z-Man. Z-Man said in Twitch chat that speed had to be around criteria somewhere, and that is correct. And Oopla went boom boom. Which is unfortunate for Oopla because it was a while since they saved, so MM2 continue. He's going to continue to build on his lead, and that is unfortunate for Oopla. But again, all the map knowledge is Oopla's. Here in Map Rando, if you die or reset after a map station or any room you've been in, you don't lose the map knowledge, which is pretty important. MM2 gets through Invisible Road. MM2's usually a pro at tank, and apparently not. MM2 and Oopla both miss their first attempt through tank, but that's okay. MM2's basically going to say, hold my beer. Exact science. I see what you're saying. I would like to let you know that you are most certainly not, and you are an outstanding person. And a fantastic Super Metroid player. So there. You are awesome, Exact Science. Yeah. MM2 did take the save first. Back down through. Has speed booster. Alright, Oopla grabs more supers at Mission Impossible. 20 supers. Pretty nice to have. Now, where is MM2 going to go from here? He's got that speed booster. They have the Meridian knowledge. To me, I think Z-Man is correct. I think it's Aqueduct now with speed booster. Let's give iKeer a little shout out. Yeah, iKeer, our amazing tracker for games 1 and 2. Lunatic Moth will be joining us on Game 3, should Game 3 be needed. All right, here we go. MM2 now into Meridia, where we listen to the dulcet tones and the calming tones of Meridia, and back to Criteria we go. Again, a play here for Aqueduct. I'm waiting for Z-Man to come volunteer and do commentary on one of these events. Z-Man knows their stuff. Z-Man saying in Twitch chat that that was possibly possible revert save from MM2. It's possible. A pivot save is quite possible there. On to Aqueduct for MM2. I think we're going to see Gravity here. Gravity or Varia is most likely. The Metroids. The Metroids. So rude. Whee! Okay, we got X-Ray. Gravity. Pancakes. It's Varia Suit! Where you Varia truthers at who have lost so much money the last several seeds because pancakes have been first? Hey, the Varia truthers, Speed Gaming. Or was there no gamble? We've seen a lot of heated rooms already in Criteria. It's all gonna be what lies in Meridia. So let's recap majors so far in Criteria. Ice Beam, Spacer Beam, Varia Morph, Bombs, High Jump, Speed Booster, Grapple, and X-Ray, and there's one major left in Southwest Criteria. 10 majors in Criteria. And off now goes MM2 to the back of a room, and shine sparking up. There they go. Oopla's going for Speed Booster. And Oopla gets speed. The question's gonna be, is Oopla going to go to Aqueduct after this? Oopla needs to be extremely careful. Needs to get out of this room now with no problem. Unfortunately, bonks on the crumble block. Has to take the pivot save back. And now MM2 realizing that, hey, wait a minute, this is a play into toilet. Gonna now check out Brinstar before going back to Meridia. Again, no charge beam and not enough ammo yet to defeat Ridley, who is hanging out back in Criteria. Oopla happy with himself there. Gets that speed booster and gets on out. Exact Science with the friendly PSA, reminding all of you to not play in toilets. It is not sanitary. Double snail sand eat? Let's go. Nicely done. Blowing up Shack Tool for good measure. Oh! Hello, Fantoon! Good job from MM2 to check the right side of doors right by the map room. For those of you that have no idea, the wrecked ship map station, the one that's deactivated, means that Phantoon will be in the room adjacent to the right. So say, for example, it's Parlor, right? Parlor, if it's a left-sided Parlor door, you have to go back through Parlor, and it will be one of the right side doors. Oopla back at the ship for a save and refill and is heading west. Oopla wants this southwest major. Needs to be gravity or charge beam for this to really pay off. And MM2 has defeated Phantoon with no problems. Now, Avaria's suit obviously puts worst room in the game into logic. It's old mother brain room here. MM2 activates the wrecked ship rooms as well as the wrecked ship map station. What is hiding in Brinstar? A couple more majors. And Kraid. So, Spring Ballroom has one, Main Street has a major, Torian and Norfair both here. Oh! Oopla did it! Oopla has done it! Oopla finds Charge Beam! The one out that Oopla needed gets it. Now we'll see if that Charge Beam can pay off in a big way. Oopla a little disappointed that that was not an energy tank. Oopla bonk. Oopla needs to Crystal Flash, and will. MM2 comes across Plasma Beam. The question is going to be, is Charge Beam going to be a big enough a difference right now to hold off MM2's insane advantage that he has right now in this game number 1? Again, MM2, the number 21 seed in this tournament. Oopla, the number 22 seed. This is a lower bracket round 2 elimination best of 3. Winner goes on to basically play Super Metroid Map Rando for 24 hours straight. And then at the end of that gauntlet, should they still be not sleeping, they get the honor, pleasure, and privilege of facing a gauntlet of Aussie, Eddie, Andy, and Oats and Goats. I'm kidding. They will advance to loser bracket round 3 in hopes of continuing their adventure here in the Map Rando tournament. MM2 finding Spring Ball. MM2 has to realize that that last major is important. It's either a Screw Attack, Charge Beam, Wave Beam, or Space Jump, or of course, Gravity Suit. Welcome, Mr. Greggy Spike. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome to Super Metroid Map Rando. This is mm2nescartridge versus Oopla. Best of 3. This is game 1. MM2 taking another save. As I say here in Map Rando, save early, save often. And get to the map stations as quickly as possible. MM2 taking that pivot save may not be able to get out of here without finding gravity. Is this gravity? It's Space Jump for MM2. Oopla's not even visited the right side majors yet. Oopla is spending a lot of time hanging out in Criteria. MM2 does have Spring Ball, but no gravity. So you're going to see some underwater wall jumps for MM2 to get out. Nicely done from MM2. If you're enjoying this race, make sure you give the runners a follow! Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat to follow the runners! Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. Oh boy, MM2 please. Don't do it. Be very careful, please and thank you. All right. So now MM2 going to execute a spring ball jump here. Some really cool underwater movement tech. You need to be able to execute the spring ball about as high as you can on your jump. And these crabs do a lot of damage. So MM2 needs to be extremely careful. And got it. Is jumping up, needs to double spring ball jump. Can you do it? No, down goes MM2. MM2 hyping himself up, looking now for the double spring ball jump. The legendary double spring ball jump that they train night and day for. Okay, not really, but still. I'm kind of thinking gravity's probably in Meridia. Double spring ball jumps, not easy to execute, as you're seeing from the side of MM2, who is a top 10 rando runner, in my opinion. Oopla finally finds Varia suit. If we could see MM2's camera, they would be so incredibly focused on this jump. Eyes peering into the monitor or television. Oopla outright punt kicks that snail. All right, Oopla, you going to Meridia? You gonna fight Ridley? You gonna have a cookie? Nah, I kid. Oopla making their way back through Aqueduct, has to get out of here. And let's see where Oopla goes next. And all that for Lava Dive. MM2 is going to need to recharge here in order to get to Crade. MM2 now into Lava Dive. A very slow playthrough here because no gravity to make it through faster. And gets hit by one of the enemy's fireballs. But never fear, MM2 has a Crystal Flash. But MM2 can't get it off before the thing. F. All that, folks. All that trying to get through Crab Hole. And had the Crystal Flash off, too. That Crystal Flash was there. But couldn't get it off before the lava knocked MM2 down. Oopla takes an energy refill, finding a third energy tank. Back to Bow Mountain, takes a save. MM2 is back to this again. Back goes MM2 to Crab Hole. Crab Hole. MM2 would like to order one Alaskan King Crab special, please. Gets through it. Looks a heck of a lot better getting through it the second time around. MM2 back through Lava Dive with even less energy than before. What are we watching from MM2? This time wants to execute a Crystal Flash even closer. MM2 does it with 10 energy left, and Oopla onto a 30 super missile. Ridley fight! As MM2 goes to fight the spiky dinosaur known as Kraid. Dun 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 dun! Na 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 na. And out of supers is MM2. Cannot quick Kraid kill here. Little DLC Kraid content. Remember, MM2 doesn't have any charge beam. That was the last Southwest major in criteria. And now Oopla looking to finish off Ridley with power bombs, and does. This could be the advantage that Oopla needed. Ridley defeated. And MM2 gets out of Lava Dive with no problem. Let's get some hype for MM2 in the Twitch chat, please. Nice, making their way out of Lava Dive. Oopla back to Ridley, gets the alpha power bombs, or whatever was over there. 35 supers, 20 power bombs, 20 missiles. MM2 is heading up to G4. Oh, MM2 just showing off now. Underwater wall jump one-sided? And now into Happy Room? Are you kidding me? Anybody else hear that music? It's Norfair music, and Oopla just missing to get out of the Daiquiri room. MM2 coming across another map station. I'm gonna guess Mother Brain is hanging out here in Norfair. Mother Brain and Dragon together again. And that's it. So, My guess is we're going to see MM2 leave Norfair to go get Gravity Suit and to go attempt to kill Mother Brain. Ridley, rather. Spiffy the Hair Thomas is hanging out with us in Twitch chat. We are joined by Royalty. Aussie hanging out with us as well. You can argue the two top players here in Map Rando. One of these players here, though, at the end of this best of 3, is going to advance to lower bracket round 3. And the other player, their journey here in the SM Map Rando tournament is going to be over. Unfortunately, tissues are not provided to the losers. You gotta provide your own tissues. Oopla to the wrecked ship. This is a brand new area we haven't seen yet. Coming across a very clutch energy tank. If Oopla gets Gravity Suit, that could be the advantage that Oopla needs. Again, Oopla found one of the only 2 items that could be beneficial to them in Criteria, and that was Charge Beam. We've seen all 4 bosses. Dragon and Mother Brain in Norfair. Ridley back in Criteria. Dun 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 dun. Etikun Jam! Oh, the other one was an Alpha Power Bomb location. Okay. MM2 not want an ammo hunt. Question from Twitch chat, does MM2 know where Ridley is? Yes. Ridley is back in Criteria. Both players know exactly where Ridley is. Oopla's already defeated Ridley. Oopla needs to find that Gravity Suit. Not that it's gonna matter. I think MM2 is headed to defeat Dragon. But MM2 is also on an ammo hunt. That's not the ammo that MM2 wanted. Literally grabs the energy tank and says, bleep this, I don't want another energy tank, I want supers! Oopla into Brinstar. We know Fantoon is in Meridia. Oh no, excuse me. Fantoon is in Brinstar along with Kraid. This could pay off for Oopla if they route this properly. Spore Spawn Supers has Vanilla Supers. We haven't seen Torian yet. Good possibility Gravity Suit is in Torian. Will Oopla also defeat Shack Tool? Yep, Oopla's had enough of Shack Tool too. This race could all come down to routing and or Gravity Suit. Oopla on to face Fantoon. MM2 probably making their way back to Criteria, gonna pick up any Hollow Dot on the way. Down the toilet goes MM2. Now, MM2 has peaked these areas before. Into Fish Tank. MM2 realizing that the right side of the Dakara room, which MM2 I don't think cares about at this point. MM2 is just going about for Criteria. I was gonna say you could go check the map station, but that's not going to be the case. I don't know what the Dakara did to you, MM2, but that wasn't nice. Twitch chat is not happy with you shooting the Dakara. Not like we saved the animals anyway. Save the frames! I say save the animals. And now, oh my goodness. Okay, MM2 is about to do an extremely tough Ridley fight. Let's sit back, folks, and watch. Oopla gets his plasma beam. This is going to be a full use of power bombs, a full use of supers, and every missile that MM2 has needs to also not get abused by Ridley. To answer Bardicus's question, I can't swear as a broadcasting professional on stream, but the answer to that is F no. Absolutely not. I do not want to hear Metroid Fusion Ridley sounds. A beautiful Ridley fight from MM2. They're going back to Norfair to finish off this seed. Can we give a MM2 some hype, please? Was a fantastic Ridley fight. Now we're gonna go and do a little farming.
Everybody enjoy watching Oopla staring at the screen. Look at the smoke coming out of Oopla's ears, really trying to think hard about where to go next. Oopla, in fact, is trying to plan ultimate destruction over MM2 in race number 1.
Nah, I just kid. Oopla really trying to think about where to go from here. Oopla has the advantage at the moment. Oopla just has to beat Kraid. After defeating Kraid, what Oopla has to do is head for Norfair. Cannot head to any other area. Oopla's got the charge beam. MM2 does not. MM2 back up to the Dakar room. Now is going to make their way through Meridia to the map station. Maybe not. Oh, nice speedball. MM2 at this point is just going to go right for Dragon and Mother Brain. Going to do this all gravityless. Gravityless, actually, as we could see a C with no gravity being found. Oopla, MM2 is catching up to you. You gotta go, Oopla. You can't let MM2 get to Norfair. MM2 does not have the ammo required to defeat Mother Brain. If you out there want to come hang out with us on comms and tracking, you want to volunteer and be a part of this or any other tournament. Say you do want to hang out with us here and do comms and or tracking in the Map Rando tournament. You're going to head over in the Twitch chat, type SGL24SMR. You're going to join the Discord at the bottom of that message. And you're going to go ahead and come and join the SM Map Rando piece. Head up to crew signups up at the top. And if you have any questions, you feel free to ask about doing tracking or comms. Any of us will come on in and help you out with that. It's a ton of fun. I love doing it. And I'm sure you all will love doing it as well. Aussie posted it in Twitch chat. Thank you, Aussie. Again, Ikea and I hanging out with you for games 1 and 2. I'm here for all 3 games on commentary. Lunatic Moth will be joining us on tracking should game 3 be needed. And MM2 realizing that they do not have the amount of ammunition that they need to be able to beat the game right now. And Oopla is not confident enough to go and beat Kraid. This opens the door for MM2. Aussie said it in Twitch chat earlier. 60 and 25 is the ammunition count needed to be able and go to beat Mother Brain. MM2 is 10 missiles away from that, and that is bare minimum. But Ikea makes a good point. Oopla had the backdoor to Kraid and didn't do it. That is correct. Oopla had more than the backdoor to Kraid. So did MM2. Both electing to go through Crab Hole and Lava Dive. There you go, Oopla. MM2 has defeated every boss in the game. Dragon goes bye-bye. We got some crispy fried shrimp. MM2. Oh, buddy. MM2's not even Zeb skipping. MM2, what are you doing? MM2, I believe, is gonna go break Mother Brain's glass, then go refill. That is exactly what MM2's doing. Alright. Oopla gonna give this a go. Needs to go hunt down 10 more missiles in order to be able to defeat Mother Brain. Oopla on the way to Crane, and Exo almost gets that gravity jump. Oh, as MM2's 55. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I said crispy fried shrimp, and now I'm kinda craving fried shrimp. Orling says the Discord link is invalid. If it says it's invalid, copy and paste that Discord link into a browser, Orling. And I believe you should be able to enter it that way. Oopla onto Kraid. MM2 with the required ammo to defeat Mother Brain. 60 and 25. Here we go! MM2 cannot miss a single missile. Bang! MM2 has defeated Mother Brain on minimum ammo. Get some hype in the Twitch chat, please. Also, Gorling, let me know and anyone else that's trying to get access to that Discord link. If copying and pasting it into a web browser doesn't work, please let us know. Okay. Speedgaming mods, if we could get an updated link there, please, for Gorling and everyone else trying to get in, that would be greatly appreciated, please. A 2-minute escape timer for MM2. Thank you, Z-Man. Z-Man. MM2 is looking for a clean escape. Alright, this is me back to Meridia for MM2 with less than a minute on the escape timer. Alright, MM2 looking poised to come away with game number 1. Oopla with a nice spring ball jump, but it's going to be too little, too late for Oopla. MM2, just too fast, too elite in game number 1. We'll see Oopla take their chances in game number 2. Because, folks, MM2 is very close to landing set. And you know what that means? It means it's time for everybody to get their GGs going in the Twitch chat. A gravity-less seed leads to an MM2 victory in game number 1. GGs to both runners. And that is the victory for MM2. Also, Oopla did manage to finish the game. MM2 finishes with an official time of 1 hour, 1 minute and seconds. And Oopla finishes with an official time of 1 hour, 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Ikira and I will be back for game number 2 in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, fans and racers. I'm WXFan21, joined by, once again, the outstanding Ikira on tracking. Hopefully you all got up, got a snack, went to the bathroom, got some drink. I put my dinner order in. And as I mentioned, after MM2's electrocution of Dragon to get some fried shrimp, I was craving some fried shrimp, so I ordered fried shrimp. MM2 up 1-0 over Oopla. We'll see who takes game 2. Are we going to go to a game 3? I would love to see a game 3 between these racers. Would be a ton of fun. MM2 going to proceed to the right. Oopla to the left. Team right for the victory, or team left for the victory? It's team right once again for the victory. Morph ball into power bombs. Into what? Ooh, charge beam. We'll get the racers synced up for you, and there's the sync. Morph, power bombs, charge beam. No ammo hunt this seat, folks. MM2 and Oopla both headed the same way. Super Missile locked the door. Oh boy, it's a Metroid room, and MM2 gets to hang out with the Metroids. It's Metroid Room 3, and an easy play right through Metroid Room 3, and they're both into Meridia, where we hear the dulcet tones of the watery area. MM2 does take a reset, though, back to the ship. Oopla most likely will as well, once they see Speed Booster Highway. Alright, folks, route divergence. Oopla's gonna head north. MM2, back left finds Big Pink! It's gonna be even closer to the map station. And it is a left map station. Is it the wrecked ship? Of course it is! That means it's time for Phantoon. Come on, game. Be nice. Give them some ammo, game. Be nice. Be nice, game. Finally, 5 missiles, 10 missiles for the racers. It's not a charge-only Phantoon fight. Sorry for the disappointment to all you charge-only Phantoon fans. And here is the space elephant themselves. It's Phantoon. Oopla finds Terminator, heading back into Big Pink. Oopla not happy about that. You can see his reaction on the webcam. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Slow pattern. Oh, Phantoon being rude to MM2. No! MM2 died to Phantoon! F. Z-Man, not a fan of Phantoon at all. Nope. This gives Oopla an opportunity to take on Phantoon and gain the lead. I have no idea where Oopla even is. Like, this is clearly built off of Big Pink. I mean, Oopla has seen Phantoon and is not going back for Phantoon. Oopla, what are you doing? Oopla better not make an oopsie. Go take on Phantoon. Headbutt Phantoon if you have to. MM2 is right on your keister. It's a double Phantoon fight, folks! Oopla starting out with a fast pattern. MM2 getting a slow. Oopla getting a fast. Are you kidding me? Slow for MM2. Oopla getting a slow as well. Oh, and Oopla's gonna get fantooned like MM2 did in the first time they fought. MM2 gets a fast. Oopla getting a fast, slow. Or is that a mid? Oh, it's a double synced beat up fantoon. They both go boom. And now MM2 back with a few second advantage. Nicely done by both racers. Neither racer wants to see Fantoon ever again. Here they go. Synced up to climb up Big Pink, both heading for the map station. One, two, three, 4 majors, West Side criteria. With a triple Norfair door. 5, 6, 7 majors total in criteria. Oh, my apologies. 9 majors total in criteria. We had 10 last seed, 9 this seed. Who genned these seeds? Ten majors in game 1, 9 majors in game 2 here in criteria. Oopla back in the Terminator has that phaser beam. MM2 into one of the crate rooms. Z-Man, that is correct. Oh. Kovalikin, welcome. Your question is, what are Norfair doors? In Map Rando, for those of you who are new and have never seen this before, Map Rando is divided up into sections of the world. Criteria, Wrecked Ship, Meridia, Norfair, Brainstar, and Torian. Every area is completely different sections of the game. For example, we see Big Pink here on MM2 side. We see them over here in criteria. Oopla is finding a Meridia one. We got the main wrecked ship shaft. Every area is going to be completely different every single game. They typically are going to be about the sizes that they are per the game. Wrecked ship is going to be small. Torian's going to be small. Meridia is going to be somewhat decent. Criteria somewhat decent. Norfair being the biggest area in the game. So these are things to keep in mind, but logically, there are certain areas in the game that we can and can't get to based on the amount of items the racers have. For example, Oopla just got Grapple Beam. That's going to open up certain doors logically to go to. These are hard, tricky settings. So hard tricks with tricky item placement. Default quality of life. And a default map layout. So when you see N for Norfair, M for Meridia, W for Wrecked Ship, T for Torian, B for Brainstar, and C for Criteria, those are the areas of the world that you have to go in. Also to keep in mind, nice speed booster as well for the runners here at Spooky Missiles, and Oopla gets spiked down! Back to the safe station goes Oopla. So yes, Map Rando, kinda crazy, but so much fun. If you're interested more about Map Rando, head over to maprando.com, and Oopla again gets splatted onto the floor by the spikes. Sailor Jane says F squared. Not even an F times 2, just F squared. The spooky missiles area is causing issues for Oopla. Oopla, please! Thank you! Twitch chat having fun. Everyone's having fun here. If you are having fun, let's see a thumbs up in the Twitch chat. These racers putting on a great game for us. Also, make sure you follow the runners, exclamation point R to follow the runners, exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking team. And if you want to learn more about SM Map Rando, head on over, exclamation point SGL24SMR in the Twitch chat. Again, SGL24SMR in the Twitch chat. Glad to see so many of you coming to enjoy and hang out with us here in Map Rando. Again, I'm WXFan21, joined by Ike here on tracking. This is Game 2 between mm2nescartridge and Oopla. MM2 heading back over to Everest. Pants room, spring ball room's got a major. Oh, Norfair's huge, but not a lot here. Another major. 2 majors in Norfair for the amount of how big this is. And no bosses, so MM2 resets. We'll see. Oopla, see if they're just gonna go luck into some of these rooms. Gonna head Norfair to the right. No majors this way. So let's see what MM2 has in mind. Nice shine spark from MM2. This is a loser bracket round 2 matchup. Winner goes on in the lower bracket. Loser is eliminated. A lot of energy. Could be looking at some heated runs being in Logic. Oopla having to go reset again. Oopla struggling here in this part of Criteria. MM2 decides to head back into Criteria. Looks like MM2's found gravity suit. I can't be sure, though. We'll find out once MM2 hits the water room. Again, MM2 looking at all these majors in Criteria. 3 Musketeers has one. Beautifully done. Chat called it. Does this put upper right landing site in play? It does. And it's Crab Maze, part of the Forgotten Highway section of the game. Oopla's also going to do the same thing here. Yes, MM2 confirmed does not have gravity. It is the MM colored sprite. And it's X-ray scope for MM2, which MM2 does not want. I believe MM2 got supers in Kraid's lair, where the key hunters are. MM2 is going to be headed back to Meridia. Back through Speed Booster Highway goes MM2 with the Speed Booster in hand. Or I guess technically on her feet. MM2, he's going to go to the map station. Knows all the map stations are active now. A lot of hollow dots. Kraid. And Croc Speedway. There's a Torian entrance and a Brinstar entrance. So still looking for Ridley and Dragon. Oopla also looking at the same map. We could finally get a little bit of route divergence here from the runners, which would be amazing. For those of you, again, also who are new, I should probably explain the dots, huh? The dots are very simple. All the regular dots are always going to be missiles. Those hollow dots are supers, power bombs, energy tanks, or reserve tanks. And the golden dots are majors. Oopla back in the big pink. I don't know what MM2 was trying to do here. Maybe farm? MM2 really wants to continue on here already. I think MM2 was attempting to store a Shine Spark to get through the G4 elevator, which is not in logic. Moth is correct. Lunatic Moth in Twitch chat says, worth noting that in rooms with multiple items, the highest item tier determines the type of dot that shows on the map. That is correct. For example, Fishing Hole has 2 items. And, Watering Hole has 2 items. And if one's a major and one's a missile, and then on the map you'll immediately see a regular dot once the item is picked up. MM2 making their way back through this, going to store a Shine Spark. This is going to be a little dicey for MM2 and loses the stored Shine Spark. Takes the reset. Double reset. Back to the ship goes MM2. Soup is asking the same question. So behind our early supers is Brinstar Reserve with double items in the same block. That's correct. It is the same thing. So the items behind Wreck Ship Reserve, same thing, tier list. Major, which is a golden dot, and then a hollow dot, and then a regular dot. MM2 finds the wrecked ship. And even more energy. Oopla, already in the wreck ship. MM2 right on Oopla's tail. Wave Beam and Aqueduct. Ooh, another double major Aqueduct. Wave and Space Jump. Any percent beam combo now for the racers. Charge Ice Wave Spacer. Oopla's lead is about to evaporate to MM2. Wrecked Ship has Ridley. And West Ocean that has a major up in West Ocean Maze. And that's it. If I had to guess at the major, it's probably Vario. And if it's anything else, it's watch it be bombs. It's Varia Suit up at West Ocean, May. MM2 has retaken the lead. MM2 bomb Torizo, finds an energy tank, and oh boy, MM2 didn't save in Red Tower. MM2 seriously considering going for some of the other majors at this point. We'll see what Oopla wants to do. Is Oopla gonna go for the West Ocean check? This game is not a jet seed by any stretch of the imagination. Again, wave and space jump are the items here in Aqueduct. Where does Oopla want to go from here? Oopla does want to go back to Criteria. Both racers trying anything to get some sort of an advantage. MM2 is heading back to Norfair into Everest. Beautiful use of grapple beam here from MM2. As they're going to head into Moat. Picking up even more missiles. Mickey Mouse Room has a hollow dot. Thank you, Beard. What's up? Beard sees me on commentary and immediately drops all volume on his computer. I kid. Right now, the racers are kind of lost. I don't blame them. It's all good. I can be naturally loud. That's just kind of sometimes amplified by my broadcasting. So MM2 is now staring down two majors here to the west. And that is, we have the problem with MM2 right now is they have to get through worst room in the game which oddly enough connects vanilla to Mickey Mouse Road. Not even going for the hollow dot on this heated run. MM2 with the reset back as well. That is a very difficult heated run right there. Oopla is now going to give it a go with 5 energy tanks. MM2, remember, due to the reset, they don't have space jump. You know who does? It's Oopla. Alright, MM2 is deciding just to go through worst room in the game. Drops down and heads left. I don't hate this play. Into Shaq Tool's room. Needs to wait for Shaq Tool to move just a little bit more. Beautifully done. Blows up Shaq Tool for good measure. Oopla now also into worst room in the game. Also going to be making a play for the Mickey Mouse room. Oopla going for it. It's a reserve tank, not an energy tank. So not going to help out through this heated run. Oopla's going to be really careful. The enemies here are really, really difficult. They hurt and gets caught up along one of the little balls and takes a death. MM2 now into another heated run here. Has to be careful of these key hunters. This seed is brutal. Oh, look. That was nice. All that for freaking high jump boots. How exciting for the runners. Alright, folks, I wanted to let you know that my wife is amazing and the fried shrimp that I've been craving is here. If only this seed was as easy as ordering dinner. This seed is freaking brutal. Crispy fried shrimp from a local restaurant. I did not bring enough for the whole stream. We literally get a paragraph in here from Money Tuts. Hey, Money Tuts, instead of giving us a lesson about shrimp, can you help these racers out? I kid. Does your local restaurant have plasma beam and X-ray? I love it. What's not loving right now are these racers and this seed. You know what's interesting, too, is the racers haven't even gone to Torian yet. Torian's been open for, like, 4 hours already in this seed. That's what we call an exaggeration beard. My goodness. I don't need to get trolled like this, Twitch chat. I need to ask for a raise. MM2 basically is just farming here. A very slow farm. Oopla is just playing go around here with this grapple beam. I'm really interested why the racers are just not going for Torian. Twitch chat having fun with Nintendo Power. Listen, that magazine was very helpful back in the day. I'm sure the racers would like a Nintendo Power, like, something here for this seed. Beautiful jump from MN2 over the Golden Pirate. Folks, if you like Super Metroid, and let's face it, all of you here do, there is more Super Metroid action happening here at Speedgaming. The playoffs for the Super Metroid Dash Randomizer Mystery Tournament start this week. The Super Metroid Any Percent Tournament is starting here with the first games of the tournament already starting. So make sure you go and check those out here as well on Speedgaming. Also, follow the runners because the runners are pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Go give them a follow. Aussie's posted it in the Twitch chat. MM2 goes back to Criteria. All right. Double wreck ship. Meridia's there as well. I think we saw a Torian entrance at some point. Oh yes, Delta making a good point. Metroid Dread happening. Metroid Fusion playoffs are going on. The Metroid Prime Randomizer Echoes tournament is happening. So many good Metroid actions happening. Racer's trying to figure out where to go. There's no logical way to get through Main Street. You could go to Meridia, obviously see what's there. We have a lot of majors being locked. This is a little confusing here for... Oopla sits back in their chair like, where are we supposed to go? Oopla double resets back to the wrecked ship. High five in Aqueduct. Folks, can I just come out and say this for the runners? This seat sucks! Prediction started. Will the racers ever finish this seed? There's the suit prediction. Nice grapple jumps from MM2. Heading into criteria. Back to crab hole. Or criteria crab hole. And back to big pink for MM2. "45 minutes, folks. Hope you brought your popcorn and or pillows and blankets because where this seat is a doozy." MM2 once again back into the dulcet tones of Meridia. MM2 has had enough of this siege. You know what MM2 is going to do? They're going to attempt underwater one-sided wall jumps to get through G4 water. MM2 is close. No! It was right there. MM2. MM2 has made it through. Maybe we're finally going to see a new room. Oh, we do! It's Blue Tower! MM2 has had enough. They literally said F logic. We're done. MM2's like, that's it. I'm done with this. More PBs. new enemy has appeared. It's Bomb Chorizo! Not to be confused with Bomb Chorizo. PBs for MM2. What's the other bowling item going to be? MM2 would love to find some super missiles. It is just more missiles, so up goes the ammo count here for MM2. Now begins the climb to face Kraid, who has been waiting patiently to get his ass kicked. Bye, Samus. MM2 setting up quick Kraid kill. MM2 missing the quick Kraid kill. It's all good. Get a little Kraid DLC. And now MM2 with Kraid down is going to head for Brinstar. Neither racer ever wants to see this seed again. Energy tank and missiles, back end of Gauntlet. Indiana Jones is going to have missiles. Hello, Spo. It's a little Spore Spawn DLC as well. Twitch chat immediately getting very excited for a Spore Spawn fight. And you get the Spore Spawn music too. How about that? At MM2 just missing finishing off Spore Spawn. Just missing the missile super combo. Down goes Spore Spawn. I'd be interested to go back and see where the logic wanted the runners to go after this. I'd be really interested to do a dive. I was watching Spiffy Thomas's stream last night after their first two games, and he was going over some of the logic routing. I'd love to be able to dive into that in this seed, because this seed is absolutely brutal. Business Center top for MM2. Finding red fish. MM2 into fish tank. MM2 has literally had enough of this sea to the point where they're just gonna climb up. So Aussie thinks that the logic here in this seed early is collect every miner to get high jump, then take high jump and ice up Main Street. It's very possible. Come on, MM2, you got it. MM2, MM2. Come on, you got it. Don't lose it. Good saves. So close, MM2. Close. MM2's finger's gonna be hurting. MM2 is so close. The climb of the race right here. And falls. Beard with the funny jokes in chat. MM2 with that DNF. His fingers fall off. This is not easy on the fingers. Come on, folks. Where is the MM2 hype in chat? So close. MM2 is right there. So MM2 just needs to hit the wall jump correctly. They gotta get over the... Gets it! Let's go, MM2! Making that look so nice! And that speed booster through Frog Speedway has to feel so good for MM2. Can we order MM2 an ice pack for their fingers, please? Ooh, Bubble Mountain. Wrist brace, finger brace, all the braces. Oh, look, it's a major, 2 majors. Is this seriously where Gravity Suit's been the entire time? Or is it bombs and screw attack? We know Warrior is over in Wrecked Ship at West Ocean Maze. 7 times says all the braces. I want to see more clapping in Twitch chat. That was a beautiful execution from MM2. Those underwater wall jumps, and it's gonna be Plasma Beam. Very nicely done. Aussie wants maximum craziness. Gravity and Spring Ballroom. They've had access to Spring Ballroom. They just had to get through the 3 key hunters like you were heading to Wasteland. One last major here in Brinstar, and that is the Plasma Room. Okay. I know this is a family-friendly seed. F this seed! Why are the pancakes all the way in Brinstar? Why were underwater wall jumps in logic? Why? What is this seed's problem? MM2 has gravity suit. Oopla's lost. Why am I getting blamed, Beard? Wait a minute! My goodness. iCare is officially absolved of all responsibilities of tracking. Anything that happens wrong to the tracker is my fault, apparently. Big shoutouts to iCare as well for doing a great job tracking, and who, by the way, to iCare's credit, has not fallen asleep with how ridiculous and stupid this seed is. I feel so bad for Oopla. I'm genuinely wondering if Spring Ball is vanilla. And has been in criteria the whole time. Welcome to the Speedgaming Map Rando. I guess we want to call it a marathon here between MM2nescartridge and Oopla. Because that's what this seed feels like, is a freaking marathon. Seven times said it best in Twitch chat. Close to 1 hour in, we can start playing. This is just crazy. Oopla's going back to Norfair. Oopla needs a compass. I'm telling you, I think that Aussie is correct. You have to get high jump, you have to get ice, but not only do you have to get both, I seriously think that Spring Ball is vanilla, and Spring Ball could have been what gets you through the G4 elevator up to Gravity Suit in Brinstar. MM2 heading for Varia Suit. Again, folks, if you are interested in other Metroid stuff happening, tomorrow, Wednesday, August 7th, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, Path versus Andy, best of 3. And then starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, it's Bressingham versus Spiffy Thomas, in what should be an outstanding lower bracket matchup. The Dash Randomizer Mystery Tournament, Bressingham versus Cross Product on Thursday, back to back to back. That's going to be a ton of fun. Saturday is where a lot of one of the biggest matches that you could ask for in this tournament or any tournament. Aussie versus Oats and Goats, starting at noon Eastern on Saturday. Nevdi versus Fat Scots on Friday. A lot of map rando action. Any percent starts tomorrow. 1 p.m. Mr. Guy Average versus Omnigazer. We got the Fusion 100% tournament in the bracket stage starting Thursday night. We got Metroid Dread. We've got tons of stuff. What else do we got? We got Metroid Prime 2 Echoes tournament going on. Ozzy wants this seed versus Oats. I love it. Ridley defeated. It's now just left to find Dragon. So areas we haven't gone to in the crazy Torian. That's it. Correct, Delta. I have never played Echoes yet at all, so that's why I'm not commentating the Echoes tournament. I'm not watching the Echoes tournament. I will eventually go through and play it. Background on why I never played it as a kid. It was way too dark of a game versus what Metroid Prime 1 is. The light beam, the dark beam, light beam, dark world just never made sense to me. Corruption was a little bit of a mix of the two, so I played Corruption, but man, that game was just... It didn't feel like a great experience as opposed to Metroid Prime 1. And Oopla gets destroyed by the Key Hunter. If Oopla could hold a sign up to his camera, it very much might say, "Make the pain of this seed stop." So now it's going to be a play for Torian. It's the last area the racers haven't seen yet. All right, MM2 is off to the races. The room below G4 was the Torian, it was vanilla. Torian elevator. Correct, Delta. We were talking about the possibility of conserving a Shine Spark. MM2 tried that about a half hour ago. They were giving it one heck of a try. So basically, MM2 tried it, got to the platform, and the Shine Spark ran out. It really was a really good try. Absolutely. So Torian should easily have Dragon and Mother Brain. We haven't seen either yet. More supers. MM2 will gladly take those. Oopla's Samus Windboom. This has been a very tough seed. Very, very tough. Oh, look at the vanilla room connections. Onto Noob Bridge to the map station. Nice screen gate glitch from MM2. More missiles. If you're interested in playing a map rando seed, head over to maprando.com. There they are, Dragon for the leaping get us out of the seed. This is looking like it's not going to go to a game 3. Oopla is trying his best. And you know what we need to do for people that try their best? And Oopla's been an outstanding tournament racer, has been kicking a ridiculous amount of ass. Let's get some hype in there for Oopla. They put on a great show. And are just a little bit lost here in this seed, and I don't blame them. It's been a really difficult seed, so let's get some cheering in there for Oopla. They've done a wonderful job. Absolutely outstanding for Oopla. Cannot blame them in the least. They've done a great job. They're still trying, they're still competing, they have not given up. I really want to see the map for this afterwards. I might go on my Twitch stream and try breaking this down. This is a ridiculous logic setting. So Oopla's trying what MM2 did earlier in those 2 heated rooms to go get high jump. At least I think that's what high jump was. Raygon defeated MM2 on to Mother Brain. Spike suit for MM2, maybe? It's a spike suit. Nicely done, MM2. I'm seriously considering trying to figure out the logic of this and go to my stream and figure this out. Haven't decided yet. There's Oopla's high jump boots. MM2 has finally reached Mother Brain. Comms and Twitch chat are very happy that this seed is almost over. As well as the racers are. We might need to send in a medical team to see if MM2's fingers are okay from those underwater wall jumps. Look at Oopla on the camera! Literally just holding up his head. Finally done. MM2 is now done with Mother Brain, and it's time for the escape sequence. I'm gonna go 2 minutes, 25 seconds, and it's going to be... 1:30. Good close. Good guess there, Mega Shishama. I apologize if that was not correct. Sweet. Aussie, if you're still hanging around, I'd love to be able to break the logic with this. I really want to know what the heck we're supposed to be doing in this scene. So, if when MM2 goes ahead and finishes this escape, if you got the spoiler log, I think I'm going to go spend 5-10 minutes on my Twitch stream and try breaking this down. Or if MM2 wants to break down the sequence of this, we can do that too. I'd be really curious to see what it is. "40 seconds on the escape timer. Are you kidding me? Spring Ball was bombs the entire time?" That's just crazy. We will talk to MM2 and Oopla here on a post-game interview. I know a lot of you are asking how MM2's fingers are feeling after that. MM2 has defeated Oopla 2 games to 0. GG's MM2. Welcome, MM2. GG's, and congratulations on your victory. And even more of a congratulations for doing insane level tricks to finally get us through that stupid scene.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb, to say the least.
Yep, that's being nice about it.
Yeah. So the logic was to just get a bunch of E-tanks from like everywhere to go and get your high jump, and then get out. And Aussie said that the below spacer room was a farm room and it shouldn't have been.
Yep.
So like that might be fixed eventually. Who knows? But then you get that and you go back to the ship, and then you go and get your screw from Franker Z, and then you take that and you get your spring ball from Cathedral. And then you use your high jump and spring to spring ball jump through Meridian and Brinstar and get your plasma and gravity. It's
yeah,
great.
I was gonna say that makes a lot of sense. That's why I'm like, Oopla managed to find out what was hanging out in Spring Ball room, which I thought was Spring Ball, considering the amount of energy tanks and everything we saw. It was just bombs. It wasn't Spring, but Spring Ball makes a lot of sense to get through that G4 room, and then obviously to be able to get through where we saw you do the underwater wall jumps.
Yeah.
And eventually to get gravity suit, but man, that's brutal.
Yeah, it's hard. But I mean, that's map rendo. When you're doing stuff like that, it's always just, man, how long is it going to be before my opponent finishes?
No kidding.
Yeah.
So everyone in Twitch chat wants to know, how are your fingers after those underwater wall jumps? Because
the fingers are fine. It's the wrist that gets fatigued.
Gotcha.
That's like why you saw that I was taking a few seconds in between each attempt just to like stretch out my wrists and make sure I wasn't actually hurting myself. But it's not that it hurts. It's just like it's just a lot of repetitive motion. So it can get fatigued, but also just like doing stretches in the door transitions helped. So
absolutely.
But yeah.
Oh, good.
They'll be fine.
Congratulations though on your your victory. You're moving on. You're going to be facing Don't
Baron
know
Red.
who you're facing next. Who?
I'm facing Baron Red.
Oh, that's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, should be fun. He's gotten a lot better in the couple months I've seen him start since I've seen him start playing Map Rando. So,
Yep.
Yeah, definitely excited to take him on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Game 1 seemed pretty straightforward. See, nothing crazy there. Outside of Fantoon, which we won't talk about.
Yeah.
Or was that game 2?
No, Fantoon was this game.
Fantoon was this game. Okay.
Yeah. I was like actually kind of annoyed that I got Sunrise surprised on the last round, but then I got like super good patterns the second fight. It was silly.
Yeah, you really did. So I got nothing else. It doesn't seem like Oopla's joining us here for a post-game interview. I do not blame him. That seed was absolutely brutal. But yeah, MM2, congratulations, and looking forward to seeing your game versus Baron of Red.
Yeah, thanks for comms, Wixfan, and thanks for tracking Luna, and thanks to Aussie for helping me put this whole event on. I'm excited, and I'm hoping to see more great races in the near future.
Oh, absolutely. This has been an outstanding, successful event. I mean, we've had over 200 people literally just watching this. We've had other ridiculous amounts. Map Rando has become a massive success. Again, if you're interested, folks, in playing Map Rando, maprando.com. If you're interested, links are posted in the Twitch chat. Make sure you go follow the runners. They There we go. I'm back. I'm back! Okay. So, big shout-outs to MM2, to Aussie. Again, outstanding game, outstanding tournament, really. MM2 and Aussie deserve a ton of credit. I know there's one more admin involved as well. All three of the admins deserve a ton of credit. This has been a fantastic tournament. If you're interested in playing Map Rando, head over to maprando.com. You can customize the seed however it is that you want. You can do the hard, tricky settings that we're doing here in this tournament. You can do something as crazy as basic level tricks with desolate, desolate stuff. There's a bunch of insane stuff you can try. By all means, please make sure you join. Big shout outs to Ike here for tracking the last 2 games. And again, GG's to MM2 and Oopla. MM2 versus Baron of Red is going to be a great matchup. That's lower bracket round 3. But until then, for mm2nescartridge and Oopla, for Ike here, I'm WXFan21 saying we will see you next mission.